please remember to leave a like, a comment, share the video about, and if you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you. Well, isn't this just fantastic? Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at many a clip shared to the Twitters concerning an individual called Burger Planet, a kick streamer, who is considered a nuisance streamer. So nuisance influencer, a term I actually think is quite an apt way of describing many a streamer, the IRL especially anyway. I'm not a nuisance streamer yet, but I do stream quite a lot. Go follow me on Rumble. Clips of them go as far back as May of this year doing crappy things, but I'm going to follow it in the order that I was shared information, because that means we then get to go back at certain points so you can see what they've done that's so controversial. I'm going to say controversial because until you see it, you won't believe it. There are certain lines we fully functioning, mentally competent folks shouldn't cross. Insert the obvious, but I'm neurodivergent. Shut up. Stop trying to be different. You're fully competent. We'll start with a video shared to Twitter by Recaps, where Burger Planet had a bit of a crash out because Asmon Gold had been calling them out, and they don't like it.
He has never been proud of me. He has never encouraged me. He's only told me to get a job and give up streaming and doing everything I do. Even though I work so hard at what I do, it's never enough for him.
Now, on the face of it, we have no context to, work with just yet, right? So surely the humanity we all experience would mean we'd feel a modicum of sympathy for this individual. Hold on to that. You'll understand why in a moment.
And all he does is just act like my brother is so much better than me.
Probably is.
It fucking hurts so bad, man.
Yep.
It hurts so bad to have him just piece of shit.
This guy has been. Don't let the tears fool you. Don't let him. Oh well, maybe we should feel sorry for him. This fat piece of shit tried to hook up with a disabled girl.
There it is. Is this true, by the way?
Yes, it is.
I'll show you a clip in a moment. You took advantage of somebody else to try and get something out of them for your own personal enjoyment. That puts you at the bottom of all ladders, and quite frankly, any criticism, any ABUSE you receive is well and truly deserved, okay? If you are fully mentally competent and you decide, I've got a thing for someone with Down syndrome, you are taking advantage of that person. Don't try and act like it's anything else. It is 100% taking advantage. I don't have to morally grandstand, by the way. We all know the rules, alright? It is not any holes a goal, alright? Perhaps now would be a good time to show you a relevant clip of him trying to hook up with someone he shouldn't be trying to hook up with.
Whenever in real life streaming was like a big thing or whatever, there was this one dude that nobody liked, but he tried really hard, but just nobody liked him because he's kind of really stupid and fucking dumb. But anyways, his name was Burger Planet, and there was this one time where he was in a McDonald's or a Wendy's or something like that, and there was this mentally retarded girl in there. And he was basically he was trying to get her to do things with him, make out with him and shit. And you can tell she was just ew, what the So he was sitting there this whole time, trying to buy her food and shit, just try to get her to basically, I think he was trying to fuck her. I don't know. He was trying to molest this mentally retarded chick. By the way, just to let you know, all the videos of him that were actually going hey, come on, kiss me, make out with me, huh? Come on, come back to my van, come. All those were actually deleted, and I can't find them anywhere. The only video footage I could find of it is this.
I don't want to hear a single thing. Buddy. Put the fries in the bag and take them out of your mouth. Go get a job. You're a loser. You've been a loser. You've been a loser for 10 years.
Is it weird that I've been on this platform? I've been a content creator full-time for 9 years, but for 10 years I've been active, and I've never heard of Burger Planet. Yet there are videos that go back as far as 8 years that are doing their rounds now, showing the kind of person they were to who they are now. Looking youthful, hopeful, with great potential. We'll get to some of the more recent activities of this loser in a minute. You'll understand why Asmon is not overly fond of them. If I'd known that by simply firing up a stream and crying I would make more money, I still wouldn't do it. Streaming is not a overly complicated occupation, I've discovered, if you know what you're good at. The hard part is keep interested in what you do. So if someone could tell me how to do that, that'd be great. But beyond that, this is not the hardest job. How that gets into your head and how it impacts your ego is a damning statement about the kind of person you are, especially if you allow it to push you, your ego that is, to partake in general jackassery. Clips of which, as you heard from that clip that was taken from someone else, are nearly impossible to find. Now, they did, the Burger Planet guy that is, talk about their upbringing with their father, and, well, I'm going to be that guy. I don't really care.
I remember one time I bounced a bouncy ball in the kitchen, and I bounced it too hard, and I accidentally broke the light, the globe that went on the ceiling fan in the kitchen. And I remember just being like, oh, dude, and I went and hid in my room, and I hid in my closet open that my dad could never find me. And then he found me and just beat the fucking shit out of me, dude.
I'm not going to denigrate another person's lived experience or what they've gone through because of the ABUSE at the hands of their parents. What might have been considered re-education back then is certainly not acceptable. I still don't care. I care that you took advantage of a mentally handicapped person. I care that you've been arrested before for assaulting people, for calling you out. We'll get to that in a moment anyway. I care that you think this is hard. Streaming is not hard. Somehow maintaining focus and what is dubbed professionalism for 8 to 10 hour workdays is hard. Not losing your shit when somebody beats you up working in a care home is hard. Educating the next generation of brains is difficult. It's hard. Being a doctor is hard. Streamer, not so much. Having been involved now in the more full-time streaming aspect of life, I can tell you the hardest part is hitting the word start stream on OBS. That's the hard part. The rest of it is remarkably easy, provided you're prepared. You crying because of things Asmon has said to you, couldn't care less. But it's entertaining enough. Almost as entertaining as you hitting a laughter track at a rather inopportune moment.
How do you want
to... The only reason I'm still alive is because of my mom. That's the only reason. I probably would have done it by now, dude. My mom, I love her so much. I would never want to put her through that. Oh god, I hit the left button. Fuck. I didn't mean to hit the left button.
The amount of sympathy the internet will have for you is entirely based on the community you have built around yourself, and by extension how others see you, whether it be those that were once fans, people sharing clips they've seen just vaguely through Twitter, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Insta. Eventually you will build, if you do enough silly things, enough of a negative reputation that you, the individual, pay a price for it. You've done a pretty good job, Burger Planet, although how I've not heard of you is still a mystery to me. Is a mystery? Is a mystery to me? Yes. Is a mystery to me that you have a considerable amount of negativity going your way. And you can cry about it all you like, or trauma dump in the online space, which is a brave thing to do when the internet is so black-pilled. It doesn't change reality, does it now?
You've been a loser for 10 years. Your dad's trying to help you. He's trying to help you get your life together. You've been a loser forever, bro. You've been a loser for your whole life. I said talentless, worthless, garbage. This guy has been a parasite, a bottom feeder. Focus on the feeder. Sitting around causing trouble for everybody. Nobody likes you. Nobody ever liked you. The only people watch for you is to watch you get made fun of. You gotta go do something else with your life.
It is my firm belief that all creators, big or small, should have a occupation of some kind that does not center around the online space. Because if we spend too much time online, we become somewhat jaded to reality. Think of it like politicians. They live within a bubble of what they think the world is and treat everything as if it's just numbers. You, the creator that doesn't have something away from the politics of being online, are basically stuck within that bubble. The same would apply to Burger Planet. So what we should do is, in the order of how things were shared to me, go back to May and June of this year, just to see how things are for them, and what they did that got them arrested. Because yes, they've been in trouble with the Popo.
You're guilty, you fat pedal prick.
On me all day.
I've been picking on you. Are your legs shaking?
While I find streamers like Action Man to be a bit performative and cringe, childish, churlish, immature, regarded, I will admit a lot of the criticism Burger Planet gets is well-founded and justified.
Oh my god, you're so scared! The big bad Burger Planet! Holy shit, you're shaking! This motherfucker Elvis Presley face ass!
I was thinking more Road Dogg, to be honest, but you know what? Elvis works too. Now, these two continue, and this is where the police are involved eventually. This continues with them being sat down, because it turns out things don't stop. I will say Burger Planet clearly is not the confrontation type, whereas Action Man still thinks himself indestructible enough that he does this shit anyway. I can't stand streamers like him. I can't stand any nuisance influencer. But let's just see how this all unfolds. So you get the context, of course.
You're talking to minors on Monkey all the time.
I literally have to skip them. There is no case. The case is on yours. That's why you dated her.
I don't have a case.
Right, because there's no laws in Thailand.
That wasn't in Thailand.
Then who's Patricia?
Patricia's a girl I met in L.A.
Right, how old is she? 15?
In her 20s?
She's 15.
No, she's in her 20s.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You want to bet your life on that?
These arguments are going to amount to something in a moment. I thought I'd just interrupt for fair use reasons before it happens. It could have been glorious to have a simple one-on-one, but others felt the need to separate and involve themselves, which, well, I'm not surprised. It makes Action Man think he's tough. That's not to say Burger Planet is tough, by the way, but sometimes you just need to let things play out.
You know what I'm saying? You're literally a pedophile who dated
I'm
You sexually assaulted a fucking you sexually assaulted a minor.
Anybody.
You did. Then why would you care if they're talking about it? You're a ped, folks. Who's we?
All the time, and do you get paid to be a pedo?
I get paid to be on Monkey App. You get paid $4 an hour to be a fucking minor lover. You're choosing to fuck with minors, not me. You fucking retard with Down syndrome.
Bitch!
What the fuck are you doing, man?
No, hey.
Fuck you.
I'm not going to be the person that defends Burger Planet. Not going to happen. Because a lot of what Burger Planet's been accused of, a lot of it, well, yeah. The assault thing, though, it tickled me to no end. Because Action Man's a bitch. He's calling someone else a bitch and acting tough, but he's got someone there to protect him, who, likes to feign that they're protecting the other person, but really they're just stopping Action Man from responsibility. He is an absolute colossal tosser. He always has been, he always will be. He's a bitch. 100%. He proves it in a moment because upon continuing his childish chants, he says the following.
It's worth
All
it.
you are is a
Right.
bitch, and you always be a bitch.
Right, I'm gonna call the police. You just assaulted me.
I will never condone assault, of course I won't. But calling the police does in fact, based on the rules of, the streets, make Action Man a bitch. Don't even bother trying to challenge me for that, but go figure, an American doing that to another American. It's very, no offense to you Americans, but it is very much your avenue of existence. Burger King should have perhaps removed himself from the situation though, because that would be the smarter thing to do. It'd be a lot smarter to not be there so that you don't run the risk of these incidents happening. That said, a lot of what you have been accused of is in the public space and has been for over 10 years. None of it makes you look good. The fact you're still going is, I'd say, impressive and or pathetic in the online space, that is. Because it would be an easier life for someone like yourself to simply go and get a job elsewhere, not in the online sphere. Because your name, Burger Planet, is completely compromised. The smarter move would be to walk away from it and live. Will he? It's unlikely. Why? Kick is very lucrative. I have a Kick channel. I stream games there. I get 1 or 2 viewers, which is great. 4 to 5 bots that promote some websites. Even though I've put the filter in place to stop them promoting links, they still manage to put them there. but I know because of the splits and because they've got bits now, it is a better option to make more money on compared to Twitch, but Twitch still has a larger share of the market. I personally am growing more fond of Rumble. I have less viewers, but I make more money from Rumble than I do Twitch, which is a very odd thing to experience right now. So yes, of course, everyone should go follow me on Rumble. It really benefits me to do so. When you are a creator in as much of a privileged position as Burger Planet has been in for so long, to then get arrested, video on screen as I'm speaking, this is a damning statement that you have not only fallen off, but you've made one too many poor decisions in your life. I'll look down on Action Man for being a twat, because he is one. But that doesn't take away from the fact that you have done some truly disgusting and reprehensible things. I won't use, unless proven in the court of law, any of the other slurs used against you. I say slurs, defining features, PDF for example. I won't use them against you unless they're proven. But I can say you will take advantage of someone who's mentally incompetent so you can get your rocks off, telling us you have a type. Somebody who is deemed by your standards to be an inferior human, raising a number of questions about the kind of man you really are. Now, as we're at the end of this topic, I would love to know what you all think. Please do let me know in the comments down below. I shall be streaming on Twitch, Rumble, Kick, some Dawn of War 3 because we're still slogging through that, although we're nearly finished. I will also be streaming here on the main channel later. Not sure yet who of the lolcows it will be. It's never really a mystery, but we'll see when we get there. Hope to see you there. If not, have a wonderful Monday. Certainly better than mine where it's raining quite heavily. And thank you all very much for listening.